What's happening, guys? So you have been requesting this review from me for a very long time, so I'm going to quickly do an unboxing and a quick review of this new Sony Ericsson Live with Walkman. This is a new smartphone from Sony Ericsson. It does feature a full touchscreen along with a good set of specifications. So let's quickly go ahead and unbox the new Sony Ericsson Live with Walkman. It does come with Android Gingerbread on it, and if you're one of the few ones who buy it early, you do get a Benetton headset, which looks pretty cool from the box. I don't know how it sounds or looks, so I'm going to be unboxing this as well, but right after I've unboxed the Live with Walkman. So let's quickly go ahead and unbox this phone. So Green Heart by Sony Ericsson is their power saving initiative. So I'm going to put this device on the side, and you do get your standard Sony Ericsson type of in-ear earphones. They do come with an online microphone and some included ear tips. Interestingly enough, there is a gold-plated 3.5 mm connector. You get the standard Sony Ericsson charger, which has a USB port on one side, standard Indian pins on the other side, standard USB 2.0 to micro USB data and charging cable, and right at the bottom of the box is the battery, which is an EP500. That means it is a 1160 mAh battery pack. So that's there, and you get important information, a warranty certificate, SAR information, FCC statement and declaration of conformity booklet, and that's everything from the box of the new Sony Ericsson Live with Walkman. I'm going to quickly get rid of these things. And before we get on looking at the device itself, let's quickly take a look at these included free headphones. If only I can find a way to open the box. So this box is already open, so I don't need to use my knife. And here's the headphones. So fairly cheap plasticky headphones over here, but they look good. They have this really nice glossy finish on the earphones. You can expand the sides to fit a larger head as well. Kind of retro looking earphones. You do again have a gold plated 3.5 mm jack. It would have been interesting if they could have included a microphone in this as well, but they've not included it. So a plain blue cable along with a 3.5 mm jack. So pretty interesting headphones, and let's see if I can give a quick listen to them. I'll connect them into my eye. So the headphones sound average, not loud enough according to me. I'm kind of used to very loud music, so these headphones are not very loud, and they have decent bass. Audio quality is pretty good, but bass levels and volume levels are pretty low, but they look pretty cool, and they look kind of retro. So they look like those retro earphones available in the market. Pretty good. The MRP on these earphones is about 2500 rupees, so you get a set of 2500 rupees Benetton earphones or headphones along with the Sony Live with Walkman if you're one of the few early buyers. So now let's quickly take a look at the device itself, and here it is. Here's the new Sony Ericsson Live with Walkman. Pretty nice matte finish body. It is a plastic construction, but on the top over here you can see the Walkman logo and the Walkman logo at the back over here as well. So let's quickly take a look at the device itself. On the front of the device you will see a proximity and an ambient light sensor. You have your earpiece, you have a front facing camera, and you do have a notification light here as well. Below that you will see a 3.2 inch LCD display which has a scratch resistant glass. It is not an impact resistant glass, just a scratch resistant glass. It comes with a resolution of 320 by 480 pixels. That makes it 180 pixels per inch. Pretty low resolution, but that's the resolution. You do have a back button and a menu button, which is a soft touch capacitive button, but you do have a hardware home button below this nice red ring, which is adding to the accent of the Walkman series. You do have a microphone over here and a hole to attach your lanyard or a charm if you would like to do that. On the right of the device, you will see a dedicated camera shutter button. Your volume rockers are over here. On the top, you will see the lock and unlock button and the power button, which is conveniently located along the 3.5mm headphone jack, and you do have a dedicated Walkman button as well to access the Walkman features on this device. On the center left is the micro USB port, and we believe this is here because there is a dock available for Live with Walkman, so you can dock your Walkman series phone in that and use it with the dock. On the back of the device, you will see a pretty impressive 5-megapixel camera with autofocus and 720p video recording capabilities. You do have an LED flash here as well. And you do have a speakerphone, the Sony Ericsson logo, and the loudspeaker here as well. So you have dual stereo loudspeakers, and the best thing about this back cover is that it won't attract any fingerprints. So to pull out the back cover, there is a small notch on the side of the device over here. So just pulling on that will open the back panel. You do have an included micro SD card, which is a 4GB micro SD card, is included for free in the package of the Live with Walkman. You do have a SIM card slot over here, and your battery will go in like so. So let's quickly go ahead and power on the device and take a quick review of the user interface before we go on and fully review the Live with Walkman series phone. So after the device is powered on, you will see a familiar Sony Ericsson Timescape user interface over Android 2.3. I'm just going to quickly run past these setups and let it load up the Timescape user interface. This is the same user interface we saw on the Sony Ericsson Xperia Mini Pro and Sony Ericsson W8 Walkman phone. So you can quickly jump from panel to panel by going into the overview feature over here. By pinching out to zoom out into the overview, you can jump from panel to panel. Pretty impressive. You also have this media browser, which is a flip type of browser. Of course, pretty sharp and responsive, so if you just tap it accidentally, it moves into that. Your notification panel is on the top over here. Slide left or right, you get 5 home pages on the main home screen. And you do get quick shortcuts to Walkman features over here, and messaging over here. Your phone book and dialer is over here as well. So standard Sony Ericsson dialer, your call log, contacts and favorites, list of all applications, and Sony Ericsson in their Timescape user interface lets you edit the application order in your own order, alphabetical order, most used or recently installed. You can of course move them around by dynamically editing the layout as well. So scroll left or right. As you can see, the device seems pretty responsive. I'm going to quickly jump into the settings panel over here. So quickly jumping into the settings panel over here, you will see in the about phone screen that this device is running Android 2.3.4. So there is a quick Sony Ericsson setup in here as well. So you have internet settings. You can also enable Facebook features inside of Xperia. So Facebook features like quick status updates and all of that, which are within Xperia applications, you can update that as well. And USB connectivity along with Wi-Fi, you can set those up as well. So quickly taking a look at the special applications, you have Track ID, which is a Shazam type of application developed by Sony Ericsson themselves, which came out quite before Shazam did. So it identifies the music and tells you the name of the track. There is also WhatsApp pre-installed. You do have a 3D camera app in here as well, which should convert your images into 3D. Interesting applications. You have an Xperia Hotshot application here. You do have an included FM radio. You do get games by PopCap. So connect your devices and it will stream to them wirelessly. So if you do have any Sony devices, you can share your screens and all of that with them. So now Sony Ericsson is soon to become Sony. So we can more or less call this the Sony phone, but till that happens, this is the Sony Ericsson Live with Walkman. And let's see if we can quickly connect to YouTube and play a quick video for you guys and listen to music on this device a little bit. So first we'll jump into the settings and connect it to a wireless network. So now we're connected to the wireless network. Let's see if we can, in fact, we don't even need to go into YouTube. They've probably included some media. So let's quickly jump into this media and play it. Oh my god, that has to be possibly the loudest speakerphone that we've heard on a device till date. That is extremely loud. We have dual stereo speakers. They are definitely very, very loud, and good impressive bass quality from them as well. The screen is also pretty decent. There are some included images as well to look at the image viewer. Double tap to zoom in, pinch to zoom in. All of those things are fluid. Since we are connected to the internet, let's take a quick glance of the iGyaan website. The keyboard comes in the standard 3x4 keyboard. Let's see if we can convert this into a typical type of keyboard. So you can convert it into a full QWERTY keyboard as well, so which is pretty good. So there you go, it should load up the website in the mobile mode currently. So there you go, it loads up the website in the mobile mode. You can see that kinetic scrolling is pretty smooth, not the smoothest of the lot, but it's pretty smooth. I'm just going to quickly switch to the full website here as well. So it loads up the full website as well without any issues. You can pinch to zoom out all the way so you can see the full web page. It's still loading up, so it's loaded up the full web page right now. It's just finishing up. You can see that you can pinch to zoom in as well, or you can double tap on a particular section of the screen to zoom in and zoom out. So pretty good, and as you can see, panning is pretty smooth. You can zoom in using your fingers, pretty smooth as well. Zooming out is pretty smooth. You can see the full website, which is what I really like about this device. And you can of course shift from portrait to landscape to view the website in that fashion. The device does have a 1 GHz Scorpion processor, so pretty impressive processor from Sony Ericsson on this device. You do have 320 MB of storage and included 4 GB SD card, and you do have 512 MB of RAM, which should be more than sufficient for this device. This device is priced at about 14,000 rupees in the market, and you do get your free headphones from Benetton here in India. So there you go guys, this was a quick unboxing and a quick review of the new Sony Ericsson Live with Walkman. If you have any questions or queries regarding this product, you can log on to iGyaan.in or log on to our forums, igyaanforum.com. You can also catch us on Facebook, Twitter and on Google+. The links to those are at the end of this video or in the description below. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/iGyaan, youtube.com/iGyaantv. For iGyaan.in, this has been Bharat Nagpal. Thank you guys for watching.